70 pounds down, feeling happier and healthier than I've been in years. I still have a ways to go, but I'm so proud to finally be taking the necessary steps toward bettering my mind, body, and spirit.
Jazz is losing the weight fast. Here we go, round 6. Jazz is definitely losing the weight in an extremely rapid manner. Good for Jazz. And so here's the thing. This is great. Good for Jazz, right? We don't want heart disease. We don't want, we don't want high cholesterol, clogged arteries. Nobody wants that, right? The only thing is now we are going to speculate. And look, a person has to do what they have to do. In Jazz's case, Jazz has to take the Ozempic, if that is what Jazz is taking, allegedly, in my opinion. Okay. Jazz would have to take the Ozempic. Let's talk about it. Jazz is metabolically, before the Ozempic and even after, Jazz is metabolically unstable, right? Definitely imbalanced, metabolically imbalanced. So, like, again, because we talk about it, we block the puberties, we blocked the puberty, we added a bunch of female hormones on a man who's not supposed to have that. Then we also have the medications that mess with your metabolism, with your endocrine system too. So with that happening, especially with the estrogen, we talked about the girth, the weight around the stomach.
Back in June of 2021, she posted a side-by-side of herself and told fans, "My binging, along with an increased appetite I experienced from some of the meds I'm on, has caused me to gain almost 100 pounds in a little less than 2 years."
A lot of times with females too, like if you see a female who looks pregnant, they're not pregnant, 9 times out of 10, maybe they have like polycystic ovarian syndrome or something like that. Or they might just be bloated, But, some sort of, or fibroids or something like that. Like that's the thing, right? So, but what we've done is that we've synthetically given this person female issues, right? So, okay. Now, it doesn't matter how much Jazz works out, like on his, it doesn't matter how much Jazz would work out. I mean, it can be done. Let's be clear, it can be done. Maybe if Jazz would have started juicing or something, like you can get yourself on an even keel. But again, there's a lot of medication that's going into. I keep forgetting that this is, the Risperdal, everything else, but it can be done because I don't want people to think that they have to go straight to medicine in order to lose weight. But in Jazz's situation, there's a lot of imbalance. So this is where the Ozempic comes in. The body. So Ozempic is any diabetic medication. What it's doing is that it's spilling the sugar. It's making it that if you eat like a burger, because everything turns into sugar, right? Like let's say you have a grilled cheese. Well, you have 2 pieces of white bread or rye bread, whatever kind of bread, it's going to turn into sugar. And then the sugar is what, turns into the fat, stored energy all throughout your body, right? Okay. The Ozempic and drugs like that would make it be that you pee out the sugar. Okay. So you're really not taking in as many calories. And so now any little movement you do can help burn more calories, but you're not taking in a bunch of sugar because you're peeing it out. The problem with things like Ozempic and taking those kind of meds, people talk about it because this is what the Kardashians did. They talk about it. They've taken meds like that. But the problem with somebody who is not diabetic and taking that, what happens is, they're giving them a certain amount that their body doesn't need, and it can give side effects a little bit more. It can give side effects a lot quicker, because you weren't supposed to be taking all of that. And so Ozempic, the way Ozempic works is that it helps the body, again, make more insulin. So then the insulin is what brings is what removes the sugar from the cell, like in storage, and actually helps you to metabolize it and kind of get rid of it and basically pee it out. But I don't think that, and so it hasn't been approved for weight loss, but they know that it works for weight loss. And anything like a metformin, a Lantus, a lot of these other drugs, they'll all do it. Any diabetic drug can help you lose weight, but you'll find that a lot of diabetics don't lose weight because also too, you can't override the med and keep just eating cakes and everything else and then just keep taking a bunch of insulin. So it's just like a lot. It's a lot. So, and it all becomes a lifestyle situation, one that we all can learn from. Again, I'm being fully transparent. I'm learning too. Okay. All right. Now, have we talked about coping skills with this person? Is Jazz still eating, a bunch of pizzas, French fries, and chocolate cake? Is Jazz still, does Jazz understand the lifestyle change that this needs to be. Because again, Jazz has lost a lot of weight in a very rapid manner. And so right now, there's going to be an excitement, and Jazz is going to run around and be excited and show off, the new bod and everything. I feel like a new season is on the way because they're not off the contract. So I think it's like, come on, get your stuff together. Let's giddy up and get on back on out there. So, okay, right? And that's, hey, listen, the weight loss part of it, good. At least that's one thing out. It's canceled out. Don't have all that fat around your heart, everything, whatever. Hey, that's good, right? But I wanted to show you the clip of Jazz, again, having that meltdown, crying all the time, saying that they always try to promote happiness or talk about their journey in a positive light. Clear, like they didn't really go all the way into it on that episode about what really was on this child's mind. First, when I saw this picture, I said, okay, how much Ozempic is this person on? Because wait a minute now. So Jazz Jennings, right? Throwback Thursdays. Jazz in 2018, 2019 was a whole different person. I'm not the girl I once was. Sometimes I miss the naivety of my former self. I miss the pure laughters and unconditional love. I miss her in so many ways, but I also love the transformed me in ways deeper than ever before. I love, with capital letters, being me. And I wish for a world where everyone loved, being them too. We're all so beautiful, so resilient, so special. Imagine a planet where we all celebrate that. Back to the flashback photos. Remember to be easy on yourself as you grow and change. Love yourself unconditionally, always, for you are worthy of that love. And so again, you know what I mean? Like for me, it feels like it's either scripted, almost euphoric. Look, I like to talk to the people who get irritated. Let's talk, right? I know. You're just saying this, oh, Dad, y'all don't even want her to be happy. Oh my gosh, she's saying she's happy. And now look what you're doing. You're saying she's not happy. I'm not saying that. I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry for the fact that this is what I'm trying to do. And so euphoria, sometimes I can feel it out, allegedly, in my opinion, and maybe not. Maybe this is perfectly just what this person was thinking, but it is giving me we're back to the whole happy, trying to live up to this self-aggrandizing happiness. It can cause a lot of destruction because you start to answer to the flesh because you always want to better yourself because you love yourself, okay?
I'm a very, very hungry girl. Anywhere there's a bunch of food, I'm gonna pick out, and it's the best thing ever.
Is this food that's been eaten, just like garbage, or is it food that you're still eating? This is disgusting, Jazz. How long have you been doing this for? Because I know it couldn't be that long. It would have started to smell or something.
Been maybe 2-3 months. If I look at my body in the mirror, I could clearly see that I've gained weight and I'm not really happy with that image. However, I love food so much. It makes me feel comfortable and safe and happy.
I hope that Jazz maybe is on the right path because at this point, let's keep it real. Nobody's going to detransition here, okay? Because this is life. So there's just no point for it, okay? So I hope that the path is on a balanced note, but we'll see. There's going to be a lot of changes. I'm pretty sure there's a season coming up. There's going to be. Now, my speculation is that TLC probably was like, she needs to lose that weight, okay? So let's go ahead and figure out how that's going to happen. And no, we don't need to do any surgeries anymore. Take some Ozempic because got to get back at it. Because they didn't cancel the show. And I would imagine that they're still on contract. So come on. So we'll see. And we'll stay, we'll keep paying attention and we'll stay on top of it and see what happens. Is there a new season coming and what's going on with Jazz? But in the meantime, because like I said, we don't wish anything bad on this person. That's great. At least some of that weight is gone. Maybe the thoughts I don't know how they clear up though. I still don't know how they clear up because it doesn't change the fact of everything else that's happened to this person. But we're back to posting. We're back to positivity, going back to being, our happy self and everything else. So, hey, happy and weight loss. So we'll see how that goes and we'll see what happens next with Jazz, but keep it locked right here. So you can get to